Eh, Well, good afternoon and welcome to Prisenberry Fieldhouse on the campus of Augusta University. I'm John Patrick and welcoming you to another afternoon of Augusta Jaguar basketball. This afternoon, the Jags taking on the Bobcats from Georgia College. Jags coming into this ball game with a record of 4-16, 2-14 in the Peach Belt Conference, but they're coming off an overtime victory on Wednesday night against UNC Pembroke, a 76-70 overtime victory, their second conference victory. Bobcats coming into this ball game with a record of 14-8. They are 11-5 in the Peach Belt Conference. Jags lost to Georgia College back on December 2nd, 73-61. We will get set with our starting lineups right after the national anthem. Alrighty, let's go over our starting lineups for this afternoon's ball game. First of all, for the Bobcats from Georgia College, as we mentioned, coming into this ball game with a record of 14-8, they are 11-5 in the Peach Belt Conference. Maurice Smith in his 8th season as head coach, Jeremy Mayweather in his 3rd season as assistant coach. Starting at guard, a freshman, a 5'6" freshman from Alpharetta, Georgia, number 5, Kenyatta Storms. Starting at forward, a 6-foot senior from Swanee, Georgia, number 21, Aliyah McGriff. Starting at guard, a 5'7" senior from Rockford, Illinois, number 23, Brianna Davis. Starting at forward, a 5'10" junior from Gainesville, Georgia, number 32, Sydney Cleveland. And at forward, a 6'2" junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 33, Aaron Drynan. And now for your Jaguars, again coming into this ball game with a record of 4-16, 2-14 in the Peach Belt Conference. Millette Green in her first year at the helm, Lauren Johnson in her first year as an assistant coach. Starting at forward, the 5'10" senior from Augusta, number 2, Ashley Outler. Starting at forward, the 5'11" junior from Ackworth, Georgia, number 11, Brianna Middleton. Starting at forward, the 5'11" senior from Augusta, number 15, Jamia Bradley. Starting at guard, the 5'7" senior from Swanee, Georgia, number 21, Jocelyn Belcher. And starting at forward, the 6-foot junior from Tifton, Georgia, number 25, Monisha Goldsboro. Jags will be in their pink uniforms. It is a Cure for K Day. Cancer for K Day. Kay Yao, the former head coach of the women's team at North Carolina State, dying of cancer a few years back, and the college basketball teams have gone about promoting breast cancer awareness. The Jags wore this pink uniform on Wednesday night for the victory, so there may be a little of that involved. The Bobcats are in the traveling blue. The Jags will move from right to left on your screen as we get underway this afternoon on a foggy, misty, schmutzy day in the area. Bobcats control the tip. Storms with the basketball. Get it back out top of the key. They swing it inside. Pass inside to Aaron Drinan, and Drinan's got the first two, the 6'2 freshman from Chicago. Ball is batted out of bounds, stays with the Jags. Josh with the basketball now. Swings it left to Ashley. She goes inside. Brianna gets caught too far inside. Dishes back out. Shot is no good. Drinan with the rebound. Storms up the court. Swings it right. They look inside. Get it back to Kenyatta. She now goes inside for Drinan. Scored two more for Aaron Drinan. Bobcats off to a 4-0 lead. Bobcats are 5th in the Peach Belt Conference. Brianna drives into the lane, gets the basket. Jags are on the board. Bulldogs 11-5, tied with Columbus State. One game ahead of Francis Marion. Drinan, short little jumper is short. Josh comes away with the basketball, gets it to Ashley, top of the key. Ashley, fadeaway mid-range jumper. Front of the rim, no good. Batted out by the Jags. McGriff gets it to Cleveland. Back to McGriff. Bank shot, no good. Josh up the court. And we've got a whistle. I believe the 30-second clock did not begin. So the Jags will take it from out of bounds, and they'll put 28 seconds on the shot clock. Josh gets double teamed and loses the basketball. Storms tries dishing it off. It'll stay with the Bobcats. Bobcats inbound. Get it to Brianna Davis, who gets it back to Storms. Kenyatta drives in the lane, dishes off right side. Three-pointer taken and good by Sydney Cleveland. Bobcats up 7-2 early on, 2.5 minutes into the ball game. Drive down the lane, score the basket for Ashley Outler. McGriff dishes off. Nice basket there for Aaron Drinan. She's got 6. Josh, top of the key, gets it inside to Monisha. Monisha dishes off to Jamia. Jamia pulls up, takes the shot too hard. Cleveland with the rebound. Storms up the court quickly. Gets it inside to McGriff, who looks for Drinan. Drinan too far under the basket that time, could not score. Josh has yet to take a shot. She again gets trapped. They go inside to Brianna. Brianna cannot convert. McGriff pulls down the rebound. Kenyatta up the court. Left side three. Good for Sydney Cleveland. Fills up the basket there. She's got 6 points. And the Bobcats are up 12-4. Inside to Brianna. Brianna dishes back out. Jamia loses the handle. Brianna fires the three from the right corner, no good. Cleveland with the rebound. Gets the ball up the court to Brianna Davis. She's got a couple. Bobcats up 10 early on. Ashley goes behind her back, gets trapped. Gets it back to Josh. Her first three, back of the rim, no good. Drinan pulls down the rebound, gets it to Kenyatta. Up the court quickly. Nice try by McGriff, but could not convert. Josh finds Ashley, picks up her dribble. They get it to Brianna. She takes the fade away, doesn't convert. Monisha's going to get called for that foul. We're going to get to our media timeout here. 4:37 to go in the first quarter. And the Bobcats lead the Jags 14-4. Back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, 4:37 to go, first quarter. Jags are down 10 early on. Drinan out, top of the key, gets it off to Cleveland. They go inside, and Sonara Pitt has checked in for the Jags, and so has Mallory Myers. Sonara commits the foul, her first, team second. Kenyatta storms at the line to shoot a pair. Actually, I take that back. That's Taisha Wright. Taisha's second shot rattles in. Mallory gets it over to Jamia. Inside, Tanisha Campbell, well far under the basket, but was able to convert. She's got her first two of the afternoon. Kenyatta looking for Drinan. They dish it off left side to Tarver. Back to Tarver, back to Storms. Ball's batted away by the Jags. Josh comes up midcourt. Takes the shot from free throw line for 2. Her first 2 on the afternoon. 15-8, Bobcats. It's going to be a foul on the Jags. Tanisha Campbell's first foul, team's third. Bobcats will inbound. Cleveland gets it to Drinan. Drinan puts up the soft shot, and she's got 8 points on the afternoon. Mallory with the basketball now. Swings it back to the right to Tanisha. Tanisha gets it to Ashley. Ashley picks up her dribble. Sonara may have intercepted that pass and then throws it out of bounds. Nice pass. I'm not sure why she waited so long to put it up. She gets her own rebound and follows it up with the basket. Taisha Wright with the basket. (19-8) Bobcats. Jamia left all alone, or Tanisha left all alone. There's Josh for 3. Hits the side of the rim. No good. Quickly down the court to Tarver. Tarver loses the handle. And then a Jag ends up touching it on the way out of bounds. Jamia Bradley checks back in for the Jags. Bobcats inbound. Get it to Tarver. Nice play, nice basket there. Aaliyah McGriff has 4 points. Jamia comes top of the key, gets it out to Ashley, who swings it left to Mallory. Mallory gets it back to Jamia. Bad pass by Jamia. Ball is batted out of bounds by the Bobcats. It'll be Jags basketball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. 1:42 to go in the quarter. Mallory drives, dishes off. Sonara goes in the lane, throws up the shot that misses everything. And we've got a shot clock violation on the Jags. It's a turnover. Kenyatta crosses midcourt. Gets it over to McGriff. Almost loses the handle. Drives on in, dishes it off. Mallory's going to commit that foul. That'll be Mallory's first foul. That'll be the team's 5th foul. It will send the Bobcats to the line. Sorry, team's 4th foul. Taisha right at the line to shoot a pair. First one was cruel, did not fall. Monisha Goldsboro, Brianna Middleton back in the game for the Jags. Second one does fall, though. 22-8 in favor of the Bobcats. Obviously, Brianna was not going to shoot. Dishes inside to Mallory, who draws the foul. And she will go to the line. First foul on the Bobcats. Mallory's free throw is too hard. Second one does not fall for Mallory. Tarver with the basketball, brings it back out. Ball is mishandled by the Bobcats, and it's a turnover. Jamia with the basketball, left side. Goes inside to Brianna, lays it up left-handed, good. Nice play there by the Jags. Jags trap. Taking it all the way down the lane is, well, that's going to be your quarter. We've played one, and the Bobcats lead the Jags 22-10. Bobcats were 2 of 4 from the free throw line. The Jags missed their 2 opportunities. Jags will get the ball to start the second quarter. Mallory, Ashley, Brianna, Jamia, and Monisha in the game for the Jags. That's Brianna, dishes out. Jamia for 3, hits the front of the rim, no good. Monisha crashes the board and gets the basket. Her first 2. Tarver, Wright, McGriff, Davis, and Wesley in the game for the Bobcats. Tarver gets it over to Wesley, back to Tarver, back to Wesley. Tarver for 3 if it goes, and it does. First 3 for Shea Tarver. Jamia picks up her dribble, gets it to Monisha, top of the key. Now they swing it to Ashley. She drives down the lane, and we have a whistle. And I think we have a 3-second violation, I believe, on the Jags. Josh Belcher back in the game for the Jags. Ball is batted out of bounds by the Jaguars. Bobcats will inbound. They quickly get it inside to Drinan. And Drinan gets the roll. Gets her 10th point of the afternoon. 15-point lead for the Bobcats. Jamia gets it back to Josh, who Gets it over to Monisha, who drives down the lane and scores the 2. 4 points for Monisha. Get it inside to Drinan. She dishes it off. McGriff from the free throw line, no good. Inside. Monisha fires up the shot. Too hard. Follow up. Score the basket for Brianna Middleton. 6 points for Brianna. Jags back to within 11. Inside to McGriff. McGriff looks for Drinan. They look for Drinan almost every time. But she loses the handle, and the Jags are back up the court with it. Brianna again down the left side, gets too far under the basket. Drinan commits her first foul. First team foul, but it will send the Jags to the line. Brianna at the line, shooting a pair. First one is good. Brianna, a 69% free throw shooter. And Brianna makes them both. Jags apply a little bit of pressure. Cleveland gets it up the court for the Bobcats. Gets it back to Storms. Kenyatta swings it to Davis. Davis gets it back in. Storms for 3. Too hard. Now another 3 is tossed up by Brianna Davis, too far. McGriff follows that back up, though, and scores the basket, and timeout for the Bobcats. Coach Smith wants to talk about it. 6:42 to go in the half. Bobcats are up 29-18. Back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, 6:40 to go, first half. Jags down 29-18. They've got the basketball. Cross midcourt with it. Mallory dishes it off to Monisha. Monisha drives in the lane, throws up the shot, and no avail. McGriff comes down with the rebound. Kenyatta storms up the court. Over to McGriff. Out to right. Into the corner. Long 3 from the left side, no good. Mallory up the court now. Inside. Monisha turnaround. Doesn't get the roll. Quickly down the court, McGriff loses the handle, out of bounds, Jags ball. Ashley on the left comes top of the key, swings it right. Brianna dishes it back out. Now they swing it in. 7 on the shot clock. Sinara drives in, tries to draw the foul, and does. That'll be the first foul on Taisha Wright. Second team foul. Will send Sinara to the line. She is a 74% free throw shooter. Senior from Snellville. Misses the first. Makes the second. They get the ball to McGriff. McGriff comes all the way down the lane, dishes off to Tarver. Tarver throws up the shot, scores, and the +1. Foul was on Brianna, her first, team's first of this quarter. But Tarver will try to complete the three-point play and does. 32-19, Bobcats lead. Josh with only 2 points on the afternoon. Gets it off to Sinara. Jamia, top of the key. Drives, throws up the shot. Will not fall. McGriff gets the rebound. Gets it out to Tarver on the right side. Tarver's going to take it all the way. And going to be a foul on the Jags. That was going to be on Ashley Outler, her first. Team second. Tarver back at the line for the Bobcats, making the first free throw. And making the second free throw. Josh brings it right side, looks inside for Sinara. Sinara backs up her man, dishes off to Ashley. Had a little trouble handling it. Gets it back to Josh. Jags have 10 on the shot clock. Josh fires the three, hits the front of the rim, no good. Cleveland comes down with the rebound for the Bobcats. Gets it to Tarver. Not much movement from the Bobcats. 10 on the shot clock for them. They go inside. McGriff looks inside, and nice play and score the basket for Taisha Wright. She's got 6 on the afternoon. They've got 35. Josh swings it into the corner for Jamia, who has no points. Brianna takes the short jumper that misses everything. Tarver quickly up the court to McGriff. McGriff, with 2 Jags on her, scores the basket. She's got 8. Going to have a foul on the Bobcats. I believe Brianna Davis, but let's just make sure. It is. It is her second. We've got our second quarter media timeout. Well, maybe not. I thought we did. I think we should. Maybe with the timeout that the Bobcats called, the media timeout is null and void. 3:19 to go. Jags inbound. Autumn Woodard in the game for the Jags. Gets it to Ashley Outler, top of the key. Ashley swings it left to Mallory. Mallory. Jags have 13 on the shot clock. And that's 3 for Sonara Pitt from the top of the key. Cleveland back out to Kenyatta Storms, who is back in, gets it over to Tarver. Tarver drives in the lane, loses the handle. Saved by Drynan, almost picked off by Ashley. 5 seconds on the shot clock for the Bobcats. Unsure how aware they are of that. We'll find out. Tarver tries dishing it off, loses the handle. Jags come away with it. Mallory then gets trapped and gets fouled. I think it's going to be on Tyesha Wright. Her second, team's fourth. And Tyesha will sit. Aaliyah McGriff back in the ball game for the Bobcats. Again, the Bobcats tied for fourth in the Peach Belt Conference, 11-5, tied with Columbus State. Going to be another foul on the Bobcats. This, I think, will be on McGriff. It'll be her first. But Brianna will go to the line. Again, as we mentioned, Brianna, a 69% free throw shooter. That's no good. Dale Attaway in the game for the Bobcats. Second free throw for Brianna. That one finds the bottom. 38-23, Jags down 15. Tarver with the basketball, goes cross court to Cleveland. Cleveland drives baseline, picks up the dribble, tosses off to Attaway. She's got her first two. Autumn drives down the lane, dishes off to Brianna, nice pass, and Sydney Cleveland commits her first foul. And Brianna is going to go back to the lane to try two more. Brianna, the junior from Ackworth, averaging 8.3 points per game. This time the first one finds the bottom. And the second one is too hard. Tarver brings it across midcourt, last 90 seconds of the half. Cleveland tries to find Attaway. Tarver saves it, gets it to McGriff. McGriff gets it inside again to Attaway. Attaway throws up the shot too hard. Brianna with the rebound. Ashley gets it out to Mallory, top of the key, swings it left to Autumn. Autumn over to Sonara. Sonara decides to pop the three, front of the rim, no good. McGriff pulls down that rebound. Tarver drives down the lane, throws up a shot that's too hard. Jags coming down the court. Ashley has 1 on 3. Takes the three on and scores the basket. She got her 4th point of the afternoon. Last 30 seconds of the half, Jags are within 14. Been a tough half for the Jags, down 40-26. Bobcats will not necessarily hold for the last shot. About 4.5-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Cleveland fires the 3 and finds the bottom. 9 points for Sydney Cleveland. Autumn fires the 3, and that's no good. And that's going to be your first half. At the half, the Bobcats lead the Jags 43-26. And welcome back to Christenberry Fieldhouse on the campus of Augusta University. I'm John Patrick. We are at halftime of our game between the Georgia College Bobcats and Augusta University. At the half, the Bobcats lead the Jags 43-26. The Bobcats are 17 of 28 from the field for 61%. They were 4 of 7 shooting threes for 57%, 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. Jags were 10 of 28 from the field, 36%, just 1 of 8 shooting threes, and 50% from the line as they were 5 of 10. Aaron Drinan leads the Bobcats with 10 points. Sidney Cleveland has 9. Shea Tarver has 8. Aliyah McGriff has 8. Taisha Wright with 6. Dale Attaway's got a pair. Kenyatta Storms, Brianna Davis, Kenyatta Wellesley did not score. Brianna Middleton leads the Jags with 10. Ashley Outler's got 4. Sonara has 4. Monisha with 4. Josh Belcher only 2. Tanisha's got 2. Mallory, Jamia, and Autumn did not score. As we are back to basketball, and the Bobcats turn it over on their first possession. Jags are in the pink uniforms for the second straight game, creating some cancer awareness. Josh dishes back out to Ashley. Ashley pulls up her dribble. Monisha goes baseline and is fouled by Drinan. That's going to be Aaron's second foul. Going to be the first foul of the second half for the Bobcats, and Monisha is going to go to the line. Georgia College wants a timeout here in these first 30 seconds. Monisha will head to the line, where she is a 68% free throw shooter. – 25 of 37 for the year. Monisha makes the first one. All right, she's got them both. Storms, McGriff, Davis, Cleveland, Drinan in the game for the Bobcats, the 5 that started. We've got Ashley, Brianna, Jamia, Josh, and Monisha. McGriff fires the 3, no good. Jamia pulls down that rebound, gets it to Josh. Josh dishes off. Nice pass to Brianna. Lost the handle a little bit. Ashley drives in the lane. Cannot get it to fall. Follows it up. Commits the foul. We see it every time. We see it every time. Take the shot, miss the shot, get a little frustrated. Immediately commit the foul. Her second, team's first. Yada brings it across midcourt. And there's Ashley committing a second foul. Actually, it's Ashley's third foul. And she's going to take a seat, and Mallory checks back in. Cleveland will inbound. Gets it to Kenyatta. Drynan takes the long shot and buries it from there, too. She's got 12 on the mid-range jumper. Jags have never led in this ball game. Been down from the very get-go. Brianna has the shot blocked by Drynan. I'm sorry, Monisha has the shot blocked by Drynan. Josh can't get the roll. Bobcats up the court. Cleveland gets it inside. McGriff is double teamed. Again, Drynan. That one's short. Josh sets up the offense, swings it right to Mallory. Mallory will not shoot. Inside, Monisha gets the basket and the +1. Foul is on Kenyatta Storms. Kenyatta's first. Team second. And we'll see if Monisha can complete the three-point play. Yep. 45-31. Bobcats continue to lead. And Storms, I think, was listening to her coach. Wasn't expecting that pass. Kenyatta drives down the lane and draws the foul. It's on Monisha. Monisha's second. First free throw is good. That one does not fall. Ball is off Monisha's hand. It'll stay with the Bobcats. White in the ball game for the Bobcats. Gets it back to Kenyatta Storms. Back to Wright, over to Cleveland, back to Storms. We've got a whistle away from the ball. Going to be a foul on the Jaguars. That's going to be the third foul on Monisha, and that is going to take her to the bench. Sinara will check back in. Fourth team foul, so the Bobcats will be in the bonus here momentarily. Down the court, nice pass by Josh and a nice completion of the play by Brianna Middleton. She's got 12 on the afternoon. Dryden into Cleveland, into Wright, back out to Storms, back into Dryden. She will turn, she will put up the shot, it will not fall. Sinara will fight for the rebound, and the Jags will have the basketball. Jags are back home Monday night. 3 quick home games. Clayton State comes calling. The women at 5:30, the men at 7:30. This is homecoming for the Jags. Josh's 3 finds the bottom. We will have our homecoming activities. Halftime of the men's game. Storms drives down the right side and draws the foul. Foul was on Mallory. Mallory's second. Kenyatta will go to the line. First one is too hard. Tarver's going to check back in. That one finds the bottom. 47-36. Jags down 11. Jamia, who has not scored this afternoon. Get it into Brianna, who goes cross court and right through Mallory's hands. Tarver drives down the lane and throws up the left-handed shot and will get the +1. 6th team foul on the Jags, second foul on Sonara Pitt. And Tarver will look for her 12th point. I'm sorry, her 11th point, and gets it. 11 points for Tarver off the bench this afternoon. And we are 50-36. Josh from the free throw line. Nice 2 there. Tarver drives down the lane, loses the handle. The scrum for the basketball. Jump ball goes to the Jags. Josh with the basketball, gets it over to Jamia. Over into Mallory's right side. Mallory, quick pass inside, and they come back out. Jamia picks up her dribble, needs some help. Sonara gives it to her. Sonara with a little fade away from the free throw line, finds the bottom. You know, the Jags have hung tough. It has been a struggle all game long, but they're back to within 10. And then Tarver takes the 3 that hits the back of the rim. Jags come down with it. Josh is coming up midcourt, right side to Sonara. Sonara gets it back to Josh. Josh goes ahead and fires the 3 and fills the bucket. And the Jags are within 7. Storms goes right side. Cleveland for 3. No good. McGriff comes down with the rebound. Throws up the shot, draws the foul. Might be on Sonara, but let's hold on here. It is on Sonara. It is her 3rd foul. Here's our media timeout. 4:18 to go, 3rd quarter. It's 50-43 Bobcats. Seven to get it to within 7. Bobcats are at the line. First free throw for McGriff is good. 9th point of the afternoon. Second one was too hard, and Sinara pulls down the rebound. Mallory now crosses midcourt. Out to Josh. Josh, left side to Mallory. Mallory dishes back to Sinara. She thinks about it and then decides to drive into the lane. Cannot convert. Down the court quickly, McGriff left all alone, dishes off to Cleveland. Cleveland has it fall. It's back to a 10-point lead for the Bobcats. Again, Mallory will not shoot. She takes very few shots. Brianna from the free throw line fires the two. Tarver gets it over to Storms, back to Tarver. Tarver goes for Dryden. Dryden gets it back out to Tarver. Shea thinks about it. Now drives down the right side on Sinara. No good. McGriff pulls down that rebound, fires it back up, scores the basket, and the +1. Fouls on Brianna, her second. McGriff will go to the line, try to convert the three-point play. And does. And just like that, the Bobcats are back up 11. 2:47 to go, third quarter. Jamia, who has been held scoreless this afternoon, does not help the cause. Jags have 10 on the shot clock. Sinara gets it to Josh. Josh, with players falling all around her, cannot convert. Long pass down to Cleveland. That would have been something special had that fallen. It did not. Getting a little sloppy. Saved by Mallory. Over to Josh. Josh for three. Bottoms. Jags back to within 7. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Cleveland now on the left side, gets it in to Wright, who dishes it back out. Tarver wanted to shoot it. Cleveland goes inside. McGriff will put it up. McGriff will not get the roll. And Mallory comes away with the basketball. Brianna tries setting the pick. They dish it over to Sinara. Again, Jamia with no points. Throws up a wild shot. Does not fall in. Sinara pulls down the rebound. Gets the ball to fall in, and the +1 for Sinara Pitt. And she will go to the line to try to convert the three-point play and get the Jags to within 4. Third foul, by the way, on Tyesha Wright. Sinara's free throw is good. Tanisha Campbell checks in. Brianna gets a breather. Checks out with 14 points. Jags are within 5. 56-51. It's been a well-played third quarter for the Jaguars. Shea with the basketball. Gets it over to Wright. Wright looking inside for McGriff. Can't do it. They get it back to Tarver. Tarver into the corner for Cleveland. Cleveland gets into the lane, picks up the dribble, dishes off, and Josh commits the foul. No. I believe 3 seconds was called on the Bobcats. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Jags will take some time off the 30-second clock. Over to Josh with 10. Going to be a reach-in foul on Erin Drinan, going to be her third. Jags will inbound with 35 seconds left in the quarter and a brand new shot clock. So theoretically could hold for close to the last shot. See if they choose to do that. They've got to get the ball inbound first. Millette Green calls a timeout. 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Jags down 5. Jags will inbound after Drinan's third foul. 35 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. I say the Jags will inbound, they do. They get the ball to Josh. No hurry. Jags might use most of this 30-second clock. Mallory up near midcourt. Jamia looks for Josh at the free throw line. Reach-in foul for Erin Drinan. That's going to be her fourth. That is a big foul. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Sydney Cleveland reached in, her second. Josh will go to the line. She is an 86% free throw shooter and makes the first. Not bad having Josh at the line. She is now 33 of 38 on the year. And makes them both. Jags applying a little bit of pressure just to, and a foul committed there by Jamia Bradley. It's Jamia's first. And that sends the Bobcats to the line, as it was the fifth team foul on the Jags. I don't know that that's what Coach Green wanted, but the first free throw is missed. So it might be a foul well spent. Only a point out of the exchange. Last 7 seconds of the quarter. See if the Jags can get a shot off. Get it to Ashley. Long three for Josh. Hits the side of the rim. No good. We have played three here at Christenberry. And the Bobcats lead the Jags 57-53. Back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, a pretty good third quarter for the Jaguars. They have improved throughout the game. Bobcats 21 of 39 from the field for 54%. The Jags are up to 19 of 43 for 44%. Bobcats 4 of 10 shooting threes. Jags 4 of 12 shooting threes. Both teams are 11 of 16 from the free throw line for 69%. Shea Tarver Aliyah McGriff and Aaron Drinan all have 12 for the Bobcats. Sydney Cleveland has 11. Josh has 17 for the Jags. Brianna's got 14. As we get the fourth quarter underway, Drinan goes inside to McGriff. McGriff now has 14 points on the afternoon. Mallory with the basketball, crossing midcourt. Gets it to Josh. Sonara sets the pick. Josh goes left side, throws up the shot, front of the rim, no good. Sydney Cleveland pulls down the rebound, gets it to Tarver. Shea goes right side to Cleveland for the three. That's too hard, no good. Mallory's able to touch it before it goes out of bounds. Tarver inbounds. McGriff gets it to Drinan. Drinan looks inside, gets it back to McGriff. She turns on Sonara, throws up the shot too hard. And Sonara pulls down the rebound. Josh with the basketball now. Gets it to Jamia. Again, Jamia with no points. Drives baseline. She throws up the shot way too hard. Follow-up is no good. Third shot is no good. Tarver almost takes it all the way and backs it back out. Gets it to Storms. Kenyatta all alone for Drinan. She's got 14. And they're back up by 8. 61-53. 8:20 to go in the ball game. Nice play by Josh. Josh scores her 19th point. Nice pass, too. Kenyatta with the basketball now. Gets it over to Shea Tarver, back to Storms. Kenyatta into the corner to Sydney Cleveland, back to Kenyatta. Here's Drinan again from the free throw line, deadly. 14 for Aaron Drinan. 6'2" junior from Chicago. Nice pass there by Josh. That's going to be an offensive foul on Sonara, and that is going to be her fourth. Team's first of this fourth quarter. Sonara stays in the game with her 4 fouls. There's Drinan again from the free throw line, and guess what? Mallory gets it over to Sonara. Now comes top of the key. Jamia again, still scoreless on the ball game. That is not helpful. I think we're going to have a foul on McGriff. It would be her second. Brianna is going to sit. Nope, Sonara is going to sit. That was the second foul on McGriff. Monisha Goldsboro back in the game for the Jags. Nice pass to Brianna, who cannot convert. Batted back out. Mallory saves it. Into Brianna again. This time the left-hander makes it. 16 points for Brianna. 8-point Bobcat lead. 6:40 to go. Drinan's got 16. She's got the basketball. Gets it to Kenyatta into McGriff. McGriff drives into the lane. And McGriff now has 16 also. Josh double teamed, gets in the lane, throws up the shot, draws the foul, and it falls. Foul was on Sydney Cleveland, Sydney's second. Ashley Outler back in the game for the Jags. Josh, again, the good free throw shooter, will try to make it a 3-point play and get the Jags back to within 7. That one she did not make. McGriff drives quickly into the lane, just misses the layup. Tarver pulls down the rebound, gets it back to Kenyatta Storms. Top of the key to McGriff. McGriff dishes off. The foul on the Jaguars. It's on Mallory. It is Mallory's third, second team foul of the quarter. And Ashley bats that away. Tarver throws up the wild shot, too hard. Get it to Ashley. Ashley's got herself a 1-on-3. Back into the corner. Ashley for three. Almost. And Brianna Middleton hits the floor. Bounces back up. I believe that's going to be a foul. And that is on Erin Dryden. That is her fourth. Third team foul. Dryden will take a seat with 16 points. That's not a bad thing. Little housekeeping getting done. Nice crowd filing in for homecoming this afternoon. That will take place halftime of the men's game. Josh, mid-range jumper, misses everything. And the ball will stay with the Jaguars. Ashley will inbound. Jags will have 26 seconds on the shot clock. Mallory dishes off to Ashley. Spin move by Ashley, and she draws the foul. I think this is going to be on Kenyatta Storms. It is. It's her second. And Ashley will go to the line. She is a 79% free throw shooter. Buries the first one. She is now 20 of 25 on the season. Jags trying to hang tough. Gets them within 6. .527 to go, 67-61. Bobcats leading the Jaguars. Storms goes into the corner to Cleveland, back to Kenyatta, into McGriff, out to the free throw line. Right shot is good. Nice ball movement by the Bobcats. Ashley tries to get it to Josh, does. Josh on the move while she shot. That was no good. Storms gets it into the free throw line, and Jags commit the foul. Is that going to be on Mallory? It is. Mallory's fourth. Here's our media timeout. We've got 4:45 to go in the ball game, and the Bobcats lead the Jags 69-61. 35 points this second half. Tarver drives down the lane, loses the handle. They say it remains with the Bobcats. Wright will inbound. Gets it to Tarver. Shea comes back top of the key now. Cleveland tries setting the pick. Tarver goes around the right side, back to Cleveland. Sydney's shot for three, finds the bottom. She's got 16, and that one hurts. They're back up 9. Josh gets trapped. Ashley fires the three, no good. Wright now has it on the proper side of the court. Into the corner. Tarver drives baseline, has it batted away, lost control. Brianna's got it. Josh gets it to Jamia. I'm sorry, Ashley. Ashley gets it to Josh. That's a two-pointer that hits the front of the rim, no good. But Brianna follows it up with the basket. She's got 18. Nice ball game for Brianna Middleton this afternoon. Jags trying to trap a little bit. Get it over to Sydney Cleveland. Cleveland on the left side. Gets it into the lane. Try to dish it off. McGriff's shot is no good. And the Jags come away with it. Ashley, 1-on-2. Spins, dishes off to Josh, who draws the foul. That foul was on Sydney Cleveland. That is Cleveland's fourth. Drinan already on the bench with 4. Their 5th team foul, so it will send a good free throw shooter to the line. Yeah, sorry. And Drinan checks back in. Just 3:16 to go in the ball game. All right, second one finds the bottom. Again, Jags apply a little bit of pressure. Get it cross court to Cleveland. Sydney now gets it back to Wright. Sorry, Brianna Davis. I called her right. I think we've got a foul or 3 seconds. 3 seconds, I believe. 3-second violation. Under 3 to go in the ball game. Jags down 8. Ashley with the basketball. Fires the mid-range jumper, and that finds the bottom. Ashley's got 8 on the afternoon. Long pass to Davis. Gets it back to Shea Tarver. Tarver comes to the right side. Back to Davis. They look inside for Drinan. Into the corner for Cleveland. Cleveland fires the 3, and that finds the bottom. And the Bobcats want a timeout. 2:17 to go. Bobcats back up by 9. Back at Chris and Berry Fieldhouse, homecoming afternoon. I'm John Patrick, 2:17 to go in our first game this afternoon. Jags have fought their way back. It is a 9-point deficit. They had gotten it to within 6. They haven't got much time left. 3-possession ball game. Ashley, Brianna, Jamia, Josh, and Monisha on the court for the Jags. Josh gets it to Ashley. Brianna sets the pick. Ashley drives in the lane, dishes off to Brianna, who has it fall in. 20 points in the afternoon for Brianna Middleton. Under 2 minutes to go. Jags apply a little bit of pressure. Davis cross court to Sydney. All alone. Nice defensive play for Brianna. And then the could not save it in the end, but a good defensive play. Davis will inbound for the Bobcats. Storm is back in the game for the Bobcats. Kenyatta now brings it out near midcourt. Gets it to Davis. Drinan sets the pick. Davis picks up the dribble. Into Drinan. 2 more. 18 points for Aaron Drinan. Less than 90 seconds to go in the game. Jamia gets it to Ashley. Jags do not have a lot of time. They just can't crack this defense. Ashley drives down the lane, blocked by Drinan. It'll stay with the Jags. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Just 1:14 left in the game. Shea Tarver back in the game. Monisha gets it to Ashley. Ashley picks up her dribble. Little fadeaway three-pointer back of the rim for Josh. No good. Last minute of the game. Foul on the Jags. Jamia commits that foul, her second. Just the 4th team foul on the Jags. So they're trying to stop the clock and get the ball back. Tarver with the basketball as Jamia will come out and commit another foul. Third team foul on Jamia. Tarver goes to the line. She's got 12 on the afternoon. She still has 12 on the afternoon. Mallory Myers checks back in. Second free throw is missed. Mallory quickly up the court. Dishes to Ashley. Ashley gets to Josh. Josh for the 3. Bottoms. Gets the Jags back to within 6, and it's a turnover for the Bobcats. Jag basketball within 6, 2-possession game, 42.5 to go. Jags will inbound. Another 3 would be useful. They get it to Josh. Josh with the long 3. No good. McGriff draws it down. They're going to foul Tarver as soon as they can. They do. Shea will go back to the line. That's Mallory's 5th foul. She's gone. And Sonara will check in for Mallory, and Shea Tarver will go to the line. First free throw is good. And the second free throw is good. And Coach Millette Green wants a timeout. We've got 34.9 seconds to go, and the Jags are down 8. All right, Jaguar basketball, 34.9 seconds to go. They are down 8, so it's a 3-possession game. Tough road to hoe for the Jags. Jamia will inbound. Gets it to Ashley. Somebody's got to put it up quickly. Ashley goes to the left side. There's the 3 that misses everything. And there's a foul on Jamia. That'll be her 4th foul. Or was she fouled? Yes. That's a foul on Shea Tarver. It's her first and sends Jamia to the line. All right. Scoring points with no time coming off the clock. Helpful. Jamia makes the first. She is a 75% free throw shooter. She is now 37 of 52. And makes one of them. Now the Bulldogs want a timeout to talk about it. 24.7 to go. 79-72 Bulldogs. Well, back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, Georgia College has rebounded this quarter to outscore the Jags 22-19 after the Jags outscored them 27-14 in the third quarter. It has allowed them to keep their lead, which is now 7. There will probably be an inbounds pass and a foul. There's the inbounds pass, and there's the foul. Ashley's 4th foul. And a trip to the line for Brianna Davis. And first one goes down, no problem. Women are back in action Monday evening, 5:30 here at Christenberry Fieldhouse. Only 2 more home games remain after Monday. USC Aiken comes calling on the 27th. Or on the 21st, Lander comes calling on the 24th. It's more timeout. All right, the Jags will inbound now. 23-7 to go in the game. Jags down 9. 3-possession game. Bobcats do not want to foul. Bobcats will not foul unless it comes down to the drive into the basket. Brianna will drive into the basket, and she will be allowed to score. And then the Jags will foul quickly. And there's Jamia's 4th foul. For maybe the first time this year, we've got a pair of Jaguars with 20-plus points. Josh has 25. Brianna has 20. First free throw fails to fall. Both of them fail to fall. And then Coach Green again wants a timeout. 9.3 seconds to go. Jags down 7. All right, I don't think the Bobcats will provide too much resistance. 9.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Jags find themselves down 7. It's going to take the Jags 4 or 5 seconds to score. We've only got 9.3 to go. As I said, Bobcats will probably provide very little resistance. Ashley crosses midcourt. Fires up the 3. That'll be short. Ball goes back to the Bobcats. That's going to be your ball game. Final score, the Bobcats 81, the Jags 74. Georgia College moves to 15-8 on the year, 12-5 in the conference. Jags fall to 4-17, 2-15 in the conference. Bobcats were 30 of 53 from the field for 57%. Jags were 27 of 64 for 42%. Bobcats 6 of 13 shooting threes, 46%. Jags 5 of 19 for 26%. Bobcats were 15 of 24 from the line, 62%. Jags were 15 of 23 from the line for 65%. Sydney Cleveland led the Bobcats with 19 points. Aaron Drynan had 18. Aliyah McGriff had 16. Shea Tarver with 14. Tyesha Wright with 8. Dale Aldway with 2, Kenyatta Storms with 2, Brianna Davis with 2, Kenyana Wellesley did not score. Josh Belcher had 25 for the Jags, Brianna 22, Sonara 9, Ashley had 8, Monisha with 7, Tanisha Campbell had